Hey, how you doing? My name's Ryan, and today I'm turning myself into building block art. Now, I've been meaning to make a brick mosaic of myself for some time now, and while LEGO has their own mosaic maker on their site for around $130, I'm trying something different, a new service called Mozabricks. Now, Mozabricks is a building block mosaic kit with a really unique twist. Usually with these kind of services, you send in your photo, they then transform it into a mosaic and send you the kit with all the pieces. Mozabricks kind of does the opposite. They send you the kit. In this case, I have the Model S, which is a 20 by 20 inch frame. And only after I receive the pieces do I then go onto their website and upload my photo to get the instructions for the kit. This, I think, is cool for two reasons. One, it means I'm not locked into a single photo throughout the entire process. I can pick it at the very last minute once I have the parts in hand. And two, even after I finish the mosaic months later, I can always disassemble it and using the exact same pieces reassemble a whole new piece of art without having to get any new parts. Essentially, with this one Mozabrick set, you have endless opportunities to make mosaics. So let's open this thing up and see what's inside. Included in the Model S are 10 bags of pieces, 1x1 bricks, in 5 different color variations, a brick separator, some connector plates, some adhesive pads, and 4 base plates of 32 by 32 studs. For reference, the Mosaic Maker by LEGO is 48 by 48 studs overall. This is 64 by 64, so this thing's gonna be pretty big, and that's awesome to see. Now I'm gonna scan the inside of the instruction manual and upload the photos that I wanna make into art. So my first option is a photo of my wife and I, so I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit so we have both of our faces filling more of the frame. In my mind, this turned out pretty good. I might need to get another kit to get the level of detail just right. So let me try a photo of just me. Okay, I think that looks really good. Now I have a bunch of different options to choose from as to which look I want to go for, different levels of contrast, shadows, etc. I can also choose to add the color of the base, which is yellow, as an extra color, but I think I prefer the black and white over black, white, and yellow. Okay, so that's the image I want to make, so here are the instructions, deceptively simple. You can either build with the instructions on the site or download a PDF version. If you use the site, you can actually enable and disable the various bricks to make it much easier to follow where you are on your kit. So with my image selected, my bricks in hand, and my instructions ready to go, let's turn myself into art. Building the Mozabrick Model S was more so like a puzzle than it was a LEGO set. The bricks were very high quality, but it took me a little bit longer to get into the groove of building because you're kind of following piece by piece, part by part, rather than 4 at a time or 5 at a time with most LEGO sets. But once I got into the groove, I did find myself getting faster and faster at putting this thing together. You work in sections, with each base plate being divided into 4 mini sections, so 16 mini builds overall. Up close, it might not seem like much, just a bunch of scattered bricks, but when you pull back a little bit, you really get a sense this is a very faithful adaptation of the original photo. And after a few days of building, my mosaic is done. A couple things to note. One, this thing is huge. It is literally bigger than my actual face, which is so much fun to look at. And two, even from this camera distance, there's a really high level of detail. There's highlights in my eyes, on my teeth, my nose, my chin, my cheek. There's shadowing where my beard is. I am really impressed by how this thing turned out overall. It's almost a cool optical illusion. When you're up close, you can only see a couple little shapes here and there, and it might not look like much. But when you step back, it is really cool, that full reveal of, wow, that actually looks just like me. I can only imagine what would happen if I got a couple more of these kits and made a full body version. Oh, that'd be incredible. But first, I gotta find a spot on my wall to hang this guy up. I am very happy with how my mosaic turns out. I think I look pretty good as a piece of LEGO art, and it's really impressive how, with only 5,800 bricks, you can make such a finely detailed piece of mosaic art. And what's great is that if in a couple of weeks my wife wants to be on the mosaic, I can take apart this set, go onto the website, upload a new photo, and start from scratch building a whole new piece without having to buy a single extra brick. That to me is impressive. I've added a link in the description below for the Mozabrick site, and you can get the Model S right now for 20% off using the code YouTube22. And as a point of comparison, the LEGO Mosaic Maker is $130 for a 48 by 48 stud mosaic piece. The Mozabrick's Model S is 64 by 64 studs and is well under $100 before the extra 20% discount. And while the folks at Mozabrick did send me their Model S kit, I just want to say these are my honest thoughts and my honest opinions on their product, their build quality, the building process, and the final mosaic work. I am really impressed with this mosaic masterpiece. It is massive, it is detailed, it is well priced, and honestly, it was really fun to put together. But I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below how I did making a mosaic version of myself with Mozabrick. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.